as part of your spreadsheet work, you've got to be able to prove that you've tested your spreadsheet to see if there are any errors in your formulas and correct them when you find the errors. And the evidence you need is to write a report or record a screencast which shows how you found the errors and what you did to fix them. So as you go through your work, it's unlikely that you'll get everything right first time. So when you do come across an error, you need to document it, either screencast it or create a report with screenshots explaining how you spotted the error, what the error was, and how you fixed it. So here's just an example in this test demonstration spreadsheet. I've got a problem here because in my rank formula I've got 3 first places, and that can't be right because they're different results. So only John up here should be ranked number 1. So something's gone wrong with my rank formula. So that's one way that I've sort of tested my spreadsheet and spotted that there's a problem. We can't have more than one person rank 1 if they've got different results. So if I double click on my first formula, I can see that it's looking at D7 within D7 to D14, so that's correct. It's looking at the right cell in the right range to work out the rank. Let's come down to the next one. If I double click, okay, so we're looking at the right cell, but the range is incorrect. It's got D8 to D15. That green outline is not starting at D7, it's starting at D8 and it's going down to D15, which is empty. So we've got a problem there with the formula, and I'll just check one more further down. Yeah, we can see that it's not looking at the right range. So it looks to me as though I needed to make sure that I fixed this range of cells so it's an absolute cell reference, so it doesn't move when I drag it down. So I'm just going to put the dollar signs to make it an absolute cell reference. And now I'm going to drag that formula down, and it's fixed it. So we've only got one person ranked 1 because they got 100, ranked 2 98, and so on. That's correct. But you can see here it's made our points column incorrect over here. Now, one other way that you can spot that you've got problems with your formulas is when this NA error comes up. So if you get some of those NA errors, you know you've got a problem. You can test your spreadsheet and you see there's something needs to be fixed there. So let's have a look at this this formula. Well, if I double click, I'm looking up the rank in the table and it's finding the correct points. 10, that's fine. Rank 5 should be 0 points, that's right. Rank 3, 6 points, that's okay. But when we get to rank 8, it's coming up as NA. There's nothing after 5. So if I double click here, the last bit in our formula is range lookup. And false means, if you type false in, it means find an exact match. Well, it's looking for number 8, and there's no number 8 in this list, so there's no exact match. That's why it's come up with NA. If we take the false out, now you can see there, if we leave it as, if we put true in, it's an approximate match. It will try and find the closest value. So I'll put true in there, press enter, and it's trying to find the closest value to 8. There's no value for 8, but 5 is the closest, so it's going to give us 0 points. So what I need to do is change the false to true there, and drag that down, and that should fix that problem. So there's a couple of ways of spotting where you've got problems with your spreadsheet, highlighting what the problem is, identifying it, and then fixing it. And you need to do that in your as a report or as a screencast in your sports day model.